Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is part 2 of the drone video, and I'm going to be in this video showing the drones hopefully in flight, how easy they are to control for a complete novice. I've never flown a drone before, could be interesting. Yeah, so with that, let's run a bit of footage from yesterday's little adventure, shall we say, into a local green area that had a lot more brambles than I anticipated. Let's see how that went, shall we? B-roll now. What the? Killed him. It's not connected. Now it's connected. Well, that was a bit of a ball ache. Go up, up, up! This ain't going so well. We'll try once more. Try to go that way because of the wind. I told you that. Right stick forward. Right stick forward. Forward. There you go. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There it is. Oh no 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 no! Not losing another one. Mum's gonna get. Oh god. Right, we'll go above her head. Where's it gone?
No, it's going on its own.
Oh, the wind.
Works. I don't understand.
We've now got 2 in that tree.
It's just under control. He's in pain. What did he just throw?
The remote.
What's he? Oh, we lost him. Let's carry him. Oh Jesus, come on.
No, no, you're not going back that way, this way. Whoa! It does stunts. And
I will have shaky hands.
yeah, I know, but you meant to hold the camera with, like, not like that.
Well, how was my hand hold it? Jesus Christ!
I'm not controlling it.
Oh no, it went.
No, no.
Okay.
What is it with that fucking tree?
Let's go back in the tree.
Oh, you know what? I've had enough of that one as well. Right, we've got the big one left. Right, let's go.
Oh, other side. Oh jeez.
This one's definitely more usable.
How many? There you go.
camera's not working, it's lost connection with the camera, but
It's lost sight of it. It's just a blur.
you know what? Okay, so what are my findings from buying cheap Temu drones? Not good. Like, I mean, let's be fair. Yesterday did not go well on the whole, and you could tell that I was kind of peed off. By the way, I didn't even bother putting them back in the cases. I just literally, I chucked them in my bag. I'd had enough. You've managed to turn yourself back on. Yeah. I just chucked them in the bag, I didn't bother putting them back in the case. You may notice there's only 2 here. And in the video you may notice, if you're eagle-eyed, there was 4. That's because after I'd done the first video of unboxing the drones, a 4th drone turned up. Now I'm not sure whether it was this one or the one that I lost. But basically it was very similar to this. Or it might be, I'm not sure if this is the one, or anyway, it was an E99, so very similar to the E88, slightly different. One of them, as you might guess from the video, it's still up a tree. Yeah, I couldn't get it back. This one, it's sister that looks virtually the same. The E88 and the E99 were just unflyable in what was a gentle breeze. They were literally just taken by the wind, and yeah, I couldn't recommend these now. These will be going in the bin, unfortunately. So someone in the last video who said they're a waste of resources, I've got to agree. The cheaper ones, like the really cheap ones, definitely a waste of resources and a waste of time. This one, which was a little bit more expensive, I think around about £22. It did do better to start with, but then after using it a few times, and it did end up in the tree and I got it back, one of the motors, or one of the propellers, now no longer spins. You power it up, free spin, and it just flips over because this one doesn't work. So can I recommend this one? Absolutely not. Again, it may be it sustained damage from being blown into the tree, but surely a drone should be able to cope with a little bit of wind. And it was gentle. It was like probably less than 10 miles an hour. It wasn't. It was just a gentle, warm breeze. It wasn't like gusts of wind. So yeah, it did alright until it crashed, and then that for some reason just doesn't spin anymore. So I can't really recommend that one. You may notice there was one missing from the bag, and that was the most expensive one, which is upside down. Part 2. Fuck's sake, why are all the controllers still on? Probably didn't, yeah, I was so annoyed. I've got cuts on my legs. This one, that you'll see from the video, or the B-roll, did okay. It was definitely the most controllable, the most usable, and it went pretty high. It didn't lose contact. The screen didn't work. You meant to get a live feed. That did not work. For some reason it just didn't want to connect. It worked around the house when I tried it, you know, just turning it on and seeing like how laggy it was. But out there, did not want to connect. So I didn't use the camera function. I was just flying it, you know, looking at where I was going. So that was a little bit disappointing. But this one did okay. I actually had a lot of fun with this one. And yeah, I crashed it a few times, but it seemed to hold up pretty well. There was no damage, as far as I can tell. The only thing is a little bit dodgy is I think this is the proximity sensor, and it doesn't seem to be connected anymore. It's clicking and it's twisted, and so as I say, this one did end up in a tree as well. That was my fault. I got a bit cocky. It wasn't the drone. I just decided to go a bit faster than I was ready for, and yeah, it went straight into a tree and had a tumble. So that was probably my fault. But overall, this one, and it does come with 2 batteries. This one. Oh yeah, I lost the other battery. I never used the other battery. This, I mean, you know, we were only there for a little while. Basically, I wanted to come home and nurse my wounded legs, and the dog was getting a bit whiny, so we decided to come home. But yeah, I only used the 1 battery. It flew for quite a while. I'll say 10-15 minutes. So I know drones don't last that long. But yeah, the 2nd battery never got used. So this one, would I recommend it? Yes and no. I think if you just want to, like me, your first drone that you don't mind ending up getting damaged or in the trees or crashing a few times, you're not spending too much money on it, but to get used to flying, then yes. No, if you're looking for one that gives you the live camera feed, because it just did not work. I didn't connect any of these to my phone, mainly because I've downloaded so many apps lately that I'm giving so many apps permission to access to my phone that I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to do this. The cameras on the cheap ones are going to be absolutely bloody awful. A £20 drone, the camera's going to be pants. This one, it looked okay on the screen. I don't know what the quality was like, bigger, but yeah, as I say, it didn't work. So for that, I kind of recommend it. But honestly, none of these are going to last very long, I don't think. I mean, that one, as I say, even with the guards on, it's the same sustained damage, because that one no longer spins, which is annoying. Maybe something's come loose, I don't know. I might be able to get it working, but is it really worth the effort? Probably not. So yeah, out of all of them, this one I will be keeping. And probably will try and get better with it. It does do other things. I mean, it does. Well, there's a lot of buttons that I just never pressed, and it has got 3 speeds apparently. And it will do flips as well. I didn't do none of that. I was just literally just trying to. I did do a flip with one of the others, and it just flipped and then just crashed. So yeah, not good. But yeah, this one I'll be using again, and hopefully I will improve over time. I might try and fix that, because it definitely seems dodgy. But yeah, I mean, overall, what was my, would I recommend people go out and buy cheap Temu drones? No, not really, no. This one is a semi, recommendation. As I say, if you've not used a drone before, you just want a cheap-ish drone that actually works, because the other ones are cheap, but apart from completely still conditions where there is no breeze whatsoever, they're not really usable, in my opinion. Literally, you're fighting against a gentle breeze, and they're off into the tree. The way the wind was going, the direction the wind was going, they just followed it, and they were gone. So a little bit disappointed with that one. But this one did actually, as you can see from the video, it flew around. The wind was no issue with this one at all. It definitely had more power than the others. And it definitely was more controllable. So it's really hard, because I don't want to recommend anything unless I am 100%, you know, kind of satisfied that it's a recommendable product. But it's really hard with this. I did have fun with this one, and it did work, but the camera didn't. You know, maybe the turning it off, turning it back on may have fixed that. You know, the age-old turn off, turn on again. Oh man, this is a semi-recommendation. Alright, semi-recommendation. This drone, it did okay. Out of the three that I unboxed and the fourth one that turned up after I done the unboxing video, this was the only one that was controllable, usable, and it did what I wanted it to do, whereas the others, trying to control them was virtually impossible. So for that reason, I'd recommend this one. But if you're buying it for the camera, I can't, you know, that didn't work for me. So also, proximity sensor doesn't totally work because it did end up in the tree a couple of times. That was my fault, but surely that's meant to stop that happening, but maybe not. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you found this informative, and I hope that it's helped to, you know, make you decide whether buying these cheap Temu drones is worth it for you or not. Personally, I can't recommend any of the ones around about £20 because I've 3 of them, no good for me. This one, a bit dearer, but it does work. Yeah, so if you found this video helpful in any way, hit the thumbs up, it really does help. Subscribe to see more cheap gadgets tested from Temu, and not just Temu, other things as well, but Temu is my main source of buying at the moment because you can't beat the price and the sheer amount of stuff you can get on there. I had another big bag of stuff turn up yesterday, which is going to be interesting. I've got some stuff in there for the channel, so I'm hoping it's good. So, would you or have you purchased any of these drones, and have you had more luck than me, less luck than me? Have you found them more usable? Because as I say, I'm a complete novice drone flyer, so maybe part of it was user error. But the fact that I could fly this one around makes me think that it's more the drone than the pilot, shall we say. So yeah, drop a comment if you've actually got any of these, or any other recommendations for cheap drones. Maybe not from Temu, but from somewhere else that I might have better luck with. Yeah, if you could let me know, I would be more than happy to buy them, as long as it fits into the channel's budget category. From Amazon or, you know, anywhere else. If it's a decent cheap drone, let me know and I will buy it and check it out. So that's the end of another video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one, which will be coming soon. With that, I will get out of here, and bye for now.